Welcome to Val's Sweet Kitchen. Today we're going to make the most fluffiest, smoothest coconut cake because we're going to be using the reverse creaming method, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's go have some fun. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. You do this first so it will be evenly heated all around in all the nooks and crannies in your oven. That way you're going to have a better result. The reverse creaming method starts with the dry ingredients and then adds the butter into those. And we're using cake flour on top of that. Cake flour's been milled to a finer consistency, finer than all-purpose flour, which means there's more protein and less of a chance of gluten forming. Remember, gluten's for bread. So when you add the butter into all the dry ingredients, that's even a lesser chance of gluten forming. 2 1/4 cups of cake flour, 3 1/4 teaspoons of baking powder, a teaspoon of kosher salt, and 1 1/2 cups of sugar. And then give that a little whisk. Okay, and this is the reverse creaming method right here. We're going to take our butter and we're going to put in 1 chunk at a time. This way, the butter and flour coat each other, so it's less likely that gluten's going to form. Once this has reached the consistency of grated Parmesan cheese, the kind you put on your spaghetti, now you're ready to add in the liquid ingredients. Add in 2/3 cup of canned coconut milk. I use canned coconut milk because sometimes the carton coconut milk can have other things added to it, like extra sugar, water. This is pure coconut milk. So just add a little bit at a time. Now to the last 1/3 of the coconut milk, add your vanilla, almond extract, and coconut extract. And it's ready for 4 large egg whites. And then fold in 1 cup of shredded coconut. And now we're ready to pour it into our pre-prepared pans. I just sprayed it with some cooking spray, and I use cake strips. What it does is it slows down the baking process, so I'm less likely to get a dome and more likely to get a nice, even, flat surface, which is great when you stack cakes. And just for insurance, I'm going to put parchment paper on the bottom. And bake at 350 degrees for 30 minutes. And let them cool on top of your oven for about 10 minutes. And you'll see they're already starting to pull away from the sides of the pan. Then we're ready to flip them out. And while your cakes are cooling, you can make the coconut cream cheese frosting. And make sure you stick around to the end of this video, because I'm going to show you how to transform this cake into a Pina Colada Cake. How fun is that? Frosting. Take 8 ounces of cream cheese, which is just a whole brick, 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter, and cream those together. And now just add your powdered sugar, 5 1/4 cups, a little bit at a time. This way it won't go all over the kitchen. And you're gonna beat this until all the lumps are gone. You can see there's still some lumps in here. We want a smooth consistency. All right. And now this is the fun part too. You know, I did some research on this coconut cake and coconut cakes in America, and I found that it goes all the way back to the plantation times and it comes from African Americans when they were enslaved and brought over to America. They brought over their knowledge of coconuts and what to do with them. And one of the very first appearances of a coconut cake is in 1881. And to this day, it is still a Southern favorite. This cake was inspired by my grandmom's recipe card file. It was apparently my uncle's favorite cake. Look how flat that is. Perfect. And now this is how you transform my coconut cake into my famous Pina Colada Cake. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a like and subscribe to my channel. If you make this at home, let me know how it turned out in the comments below. I'd love to help with anything I can to help you with your baking adventure and have fun in your kitchen. Oh my gosh, this is great.